Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I've been drawing and doing some different things lately. I've been on Pinterest and like the free like uh painting, like pictures to paint and that kind of thing. And one of the things I saw was a cat skull with flowers, and I thought I want to do that. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to play and see what happens. I'm just going to start drawing. First of all, I want to thank everybody who joined my membership. I woke up today and I was like, oh my goodness. So if you joined my membership on YouTube, please check. I wrote you guys a message on my YouTube so we can decide what day is the day and time is good for us to do live streams because I want to make sure that you guys are we can kind of do live stream so everybody's there. I don't know, but depending on what everybody says and that kind of thing, I might do a couple, who maybe can't do it at the same time. I might do them separate. I don't know. But if you're interested in being on my membership, the link is down below. Go check it out. And like I said, we're going to be doing live. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, but it's going to be soon. So make sure you go check out if you're on my membership and check out. And let me know when you're able so we can get this started because I'm so excited. You guys made my day because I've been so cranky. And I'm like, I woke up and I was like, yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I want to do this is we're going to see how this works. All right. Now I want to I want to try to do, because I've been doing things differently lately with my drawing and painting. And I have a video that'll be coming out. I just got to edit it, but, edit it. I got to piece it together. That's my editing. That I actually did the graph to draw. And although, I can do the lips and the mouth and that kind of thing fairly good, I do have an issue sometimes with the eyes matching. And although it doesn't bother me when I'm just sitting and drawing and stuff, but I want to try to draw more um, realistic faces. So that's how I got onto I think it's Pexel or Pixabay or something, to find realistic faces. And then that's where I saw the thing that I'm drawing and da 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 da. But so that's been very helpful to me. Will I do it on this one? No, but because it takes a while. I think it took me 3 days just to get it. I'm a mess, but yeah, so very excited. Very exciting to learn something new that actually works. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of move this up. We know I am not a straight girl when it comes to drawing, but I want a general idea. I think I want to move it down like this though. And what I've been doing, because we all know my brain doesn't work due to medicine and illness and whatnot, and I never can see things straight. I'm always crooked. Um, Not that I'm worried about how this is, but I've been like using a ruler. I'll start even at the bottom and kind of move up. If it's off a little bit, it's all right. What are you going to do? But, I've just been trying, going that extra mile while we're on quarantine. Because isn't that what you want to do? All right, I'm going to do that, and then I think I'm just going to kind of keep it there and do it in the middle here, and then halfway. So I'll do like this, and then start it here. And I'm just kind of mapping out kind of where I want some of the parts to go before I start painting the background. And let me tell you something, guys. I know you guys get frustrated when I talk about plaid paints and whatnot, but I'm going to show you these paints today, and it's not why I'm doing this, but these are called Pure Artist Pigment, and I've been using these, and I'm so I have to relearn how to use paint because I'm so used to other paints, the regular folk art or multi-surface paints. These because they're so pigmented, they're delightful, but let's do this instead for right now. Okay, so this is gonna be the nose. This is gonna be the, I'm gonna say the middle, maybe the middle of the mouth or the top of the mouth. So then here I'm gonna do his chin, and I'm gonna go in and pretend I'm measuring. I've been doing so much stuff. I've been painting a lot and like just doing stuff for me, not really videos. And I'm making sourdough starter, and which, I'm trying, we'll see. Because you can't get flour or yeast or anything anywhere. So I'm trying to make it. And just, that kind of stuff, a little yard work. I got completely sunburned. Excuse me, sunburned the other day, which was not enjoyable. And it's faded a little bit, but it's still a mess. Okay, so I'm going to say here, this is not going to be an accurate, this is not going to be an accurate kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Here's me. I thought that like a cat skull would have cat ears. Believe it or not, they don't. Like I wanted to do ears. Now I could because it's my painting, and I might. But all the skulls and stuff do not. I guess they're just little tissue. Somebody school me on that because I don't know. All right, so I kind of want to. Like that. And then the same thing over here. And I'm going to run this here. And something else I learned, which I know everybody who draws, it's different, but like I look at my camera and I try to see if I'm at least close to being close, to it being even. Close being the operative word. I'm using it very loosely. All right. Not too worried. Just trying to get a feel. Maybe I should move in a little bit more because you're see, I don't know why my lighting's weird today, but it is. Okay, so then here, this is where everything varies. Some have it like going like an upside down heart like this, right? Others have it rounder. So I'm going to just kind of go here, just lightly put it in. What the shoes on it? Okay, like that. Like I said, it's all just sketching in right now. This is probably going to be a longer video because I'm drawing and doing all this. I thought about drawing this before I came on, but then I was like, not that anybody wants to draw a dead cat skull, but, let's do this. And then move up to like around here for the bottom of the jaw. And then this is the bottom of the jaw. This is what I dig, is these teeth. I want it to be I think this is normal anyway, but I want it to be a vampire cat. Because why not? But I just think these are their eye teeth. So, go figure. Will I make them more dramatic? Maybe. And then they have like these little teethies. Teeth. I like to make them funkier because I have funky teeth, as some of you like to point out. Okay. Up, and then I'm gonna do some back here just so we can see. And then Uh, I don't know if, no, I'll just leave it like this for now. And then I'm gonna, like right here, just kind of doing a little, like bone thing, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the bottom. This is gonna be the bottom. I talk myself through. You should hear me when I'm here by myself. I'm just insane. And this is gonna go up here. Like that. All gonna be, you know, it'll be, maybe I should have taken the eyes down a little bit more, but who's gonna tell me? Because I'm just doing my own thing. That's what I love about those pictures is like the free stock photos and whatnot, you know, where you could paint flowers and that kind of thing, is that like the painting that I'm doing, although I got the idea from the picture, I'm going to make it my own. So, you know, I went for more of the drawing, but of the face, because I'm trying to learn. All right. I'm kind of Westworld. Anybody watching Westworld? Westworld. And I'm just going to bring it over here. Now, do I want to put ears or not? I don't know. I don't know. But what I am going to do, and you can see I'm taping. I'm doing all kinds of stuff, like changing up my game a little bit. Yeah, that ink, I mean, that pencil is, these are one of my favorite erasers. It's one that makes, see that? Like it, when it erases, you don't get all the like little boogers from it. I hate that word. But the little trash. It like kind of rolls everything into bigger pieces. Linda Chilcott got this for me, and bless her soul, she's since passed on. She was so good to me. She was like a grandmother to me, and she was just so good to me. I would get things in the mail constantly, and she was a member of the CHA, the Craft and Hobby Association. I think it's called something different now. And she would send me like all the new stuff. She was just so good to me. I miss her. She was fun to talk to, and she was a sassy lady. She would be like, Kelly, I watched your last video. This was back in the day when me and the girls were, I don't even know if any of them, they watched my video. I know Kathy does, but we used to do, Link to was the live stream back then. I mean, that's how long ago this was. And we had a blast. We just all had a dirty sense of humor. Nobody cared. Nobody got offended. And we had so much fun. And she would laugh, but she'd be like, Kelly, always put me, you know, in my place very lovingly. Would tell me like, I don't know, girl, you know, tell me if I was right or wrong. And although I hate that, I love people in my life that are like that for the most part. Like I'll say to my daughter, like, was I wrong? Was, you know, da-da-da-da, whatever. Did I respond correctly, incorrectly? Because sometimes I'm a wacko. Sometimes I go insane. And what are you going to do? I don't know if I want this as, do I want this? Well, I guess the chin would be, I mean, my chin, I guess it is a little flat, yeah? Anyway, I'm blabbing. Doesn't really matter. She's gone now, and delightful, delightful woman. I've met a lot of wonderful people on the internet. Which I'm sure we all have. Okay. See, I wiped. I don't know why that did that, but it did. Okay. I mean, these I'm going to have to paint in anyway, so it's not going to matter, but I just do like to have my general idea. Probably have a pencil. Okay, so that is where I am. And I know that, like, there's some, like, bones and, like, little textures and stuff. I don't know how much I'll put in, because realism is not my gig. I'm trying to learn it, but, you know, it's not what I'm exactly going for here. Just kind of scooching it in, and then I know these have, like that, some shadows. And this is all going to have shadow in it and all, because these are a little more cut in, I guess is the word. Okay. An idea, right? Is it is good? I think this needs to come out like this. A little bit more. Okay. Just want to have an idea. I think this as well. You guys keep asking for Emily to come back and do videos. Keep telling her. But I think I'm going to have her do a video with me on my channel so y'all can see her. God only knows what we'll do, but we'll do something. Maybe we'll just sit and talk. Okay. Looks like he has earmuffs, but I'm okay with that. You know, like I said, I'm not a fancy girl. Like I said, I would love to do ears. I don't know. I think so. I think I'm going to do ears. I'm going to tell you why. Just so we know it's a cat. Just for my own pleasure. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing anything anomically correct. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll do flowers and all, but I'm not going to draw those until after I do a background and kind of get this going. So what color background should I do? I was thinking I should do like a light green. Like I have Verdant or phthalo green, which that's going to be. Because I kind of wanted to pop it, like, because this is going to be light. And then I think I'm going to go for it. I mean, what do I got to lose? It's paint, for God's sake. If I don't like it and I hate it, I paint over it, right? Who cares? If I sit and think about it too much, it's going to drive me bananas. So, and I tell you what, you look up cat skulls or skulls of any type of people drawing or just in general, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know skulls could be, like, people are very imaginative and they do really great stuff, you know? Like part of me wants to make this go up, like almost like it's smiling, like creepily. So, but like I said, this is just a sketch, so I know. I do this for several reasons, especially when I record, or I'll take a picture. And so like if I take a picture or I'm recording so I can see this, because then when I go back, once I paint the background and start doing, I can see like, oh, this needs to be here, da 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 da. Like I don't lose it. Sometimes I lose it because that's just the way it is, you know. But I look at this now and I'm like, oh, I should have made it like shorter. Like these are the eyes. I should have made this shorter. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it shorter. Let's see if I can do that without. I'm wondering if that the nose should be up a little bit more. Should I move it all up? No, no. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to play with it. What's going to happen, Kel? That's right. You're going to screw it all up and everything, and it's going to take you 6 hours to go back. All right. I should have did this on a live stream, but let's see what this is like. Oh, is this more green? Oh, look at that. Oh. Should I add a little bit of white to that, or should I just go for it? Let's see. Oh, she green. She ain't playing green. Okay, I'm going to add some water. Just so it gets a little thinner, like a thin wash. That's what we want. I'm just wetting my brush in water. It's a gorgeous color. Oh, that's going to make everything pop so pretty. Look at that. You ask why I'm painting this? I have no idea. I saw something and I was like on the Pinterest and I was like, oh, I don't like that. Will anybody else like it? I have no idea. But it's what I'm doing. All right, what color did I do this? A little bit down here. Gosh, I think with these you need the littlest bit because you can see it can get very thick. Like you can really get it transparent here like you see, or you can get it very dark, which we will do when we do the flowers, because I want the flowers to be like popping, you know, popping, popping, popping. I have deli paper underneath because if it drips, and I have something taped underneath that I don't necessarily want to get too ruined, that I'm working on. But that's what I'm going to do here. Go over this part and just give everything a quick wash. Then I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to see. I don't want those lines in there. I have to dry my brush. Oh, that's a gorgeous color, though. I know it's hard for you to see, and I'm going to dry it. Go like this. Okay. What the heck I picked up? Dang, autofocus cut on. I don't know why. Look how pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay in the white for the skull or the off-white. Well, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Probably off-white, like a Titan buff kind of color. And then I'll end the video because I see it's already a half hour of me babbling over nothing. And then I'll do another video of finishing. Okay, the only thing I might do before I come back in the other video is, oh, down here, is another coat of the teal around, or whatever color that was. What was it? Phthalo green. Go down, Moon. Okay. Where'd you come from, Balloon? Huh? Where'd you come from, Luna Balloona? Alright, so I need a Titan buff, or I'll just do some whites and a little... Okay, white. You've been playing with me for days, and I've had enough. I've had enough. Okay. White, and I'm going to put in a little yellow ochre. I just want to, like, warm it up the littlest bit. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that works. Clean you off. I've also been trying to clean my brushes as I go to use them because sometimes, it takes a lot of time. Do you know what I mean? To kind of, all right, let's mix, you guys, and see what we get. That's all I want. Not even worried if it's mixed all the way, just wanting to lay down what we got going on here. I want to go in, just trace it with this, really, around everything. Get those ears that don't really exist. Okay. Go in. It's like painting by number, or painting in your coloring book. You have to sketch that in. Just kind of do your thing. I'll have to trace like these little bits and all once I get this painted in. Ooh, you know what I could make these? Leaves. I think I saw somewhere that they made these. We'll see. I don't know. For now, they're getting this. I also got to take this shirt off, this red shirt, because it's getting in the paint. Okay. I always get nervous in my yard. You know, we used to rescue, and we would rescue cats that had not HIV, feline leukemia, and obviously some, you know, they die, and you can't always get them to the vet, or I couldn't always get them back to the shelter. Some I did, but to get them put down, because all of a sudden they get sick and I mean, it's just off to the races. And you never know, is it the leukemia or are they just having a bad day? You know what I mean? Because it's just a chronic illness, and you know, we all have our bad days. So I always get nervous sometimes because I'm like, oh my goodness, we've rescued animals, we've rescued cats, we've rescued dogs, and I wonder if we have any, like how many we have in our yard that we've had to bury. Like I said, you know, you don't always get to be able to get to the vet or whatever in time for any animal, not just ones that are ill. Just bizarre, the things I think about. I think, you know what, I'm just going to paint right over this because I can redraw that. I think it would just make it easier. Just slightly wet my brush just to kind of get this going. And gonna leave this kind of, I want these kind of jaggedy here, so I'm not gonna necessarily paint it all in at the moment because I'm gonna be doing dark around it too, you know what I mean? Like some shadows, so I'm gonna kind of do it like that. Okay. I'm just going over this too, a little dampen the brush. Get some of that off there and just go in. And that's just going to be my base. I'm going to go over it with lighter uh, colors, you know, white and a little lighter than this. I'm going to mix a little bit of this in here. Oh, might be a little too yellow. Oh, I have to take some time. A little bit darker. Around. Blend a little bit more and then leave it dry. Just like that. And I'll probably leave the nose and, well, now maybe I should use that as the dark. I wonder if I just put the nose in. Let's see. I don't know if I have enough paint here left. Oh, I could move it up now, couldn't I? Just kind of like lay it in, not necessarily put in all the. Just so I remember. It's going to be up here. And the mouth will be easier, and that's all going to be dark, but I'm going to dry it. I know it's a mess, right? It's all right. It'll come together. It'll come together. Not going to worry about it too much. Lay that in there. Just kind of cleaning off the rest of the paint and my brush. Because again, it's just going to be shadow anyway. So. Yeah. Okay. So, that's all I'm going to do now. She looked great. But what I'm going to do is let this dry, and then I will put up another video of me finishing it. And now that I'm looking at it, I might take more of that green and cut this right here so it's a little shorter. And yeah, and then play around laying down the flowers and how I want to kind of put a flower crown on and get the eyes and, you know, kind of just play around. Let's see if we can, if I can do anything good with this. So again, thank you guys for all your love and support. Thank you for all my new members and my old members. I'm very grateful and thankful. And please check on your YouTube. I did leave you guys a message. And again, if you're interested, go check it out. Also, go check out my husband. He is on YouTube as well. He does paintings. His link is down below. I'd appreciate any support you send his way. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys. I'll see you on my next video. I have a couple of videos in the works, and I'll be finishing this. And share me around. I'd appreciate it. And leave me a comment. I love comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.